Hey guys! So today, we are diving in no other than Dark Magic from the Vault collection. It's another palette that a lot of people have had problems with because they say it doesn't blend well and all these other type of jazz, you know, the colors are not blendable and whatever. People are just not happy with it. So I was really excited to try this one, and that's probably why I left it last, like as the last palette that I used in the entire collection, because I really wanted to see if the rumors are true. And honestly, I just stick to the colors that I like the most. I did not use every single one of them, but I did use most of them for this look. I wanted something that would recreate my Go! Shut up. So I used the green and the blue and the black and the shimmer and this green shimmer, and then I used this color right here for transition. So I used a lot of the colors. So far I really liked it. You know, I added a white base underneath my eyeshadow, so it might have affected a little bit of the outcome. I'm not sure if they wouldn't have done that if I did not add the primer on top, but anyways, I actually really like how it came out. I did spend a lot of time blending this eyeshadow. That's something I have to say. It's not the type of eyeshadow palette that you will take a couple minutes doing an eye look, blending it out, and it's gonna look fine, because it's just, the colors really need a lot of blending, you know? But honestly, I'm not complaining. It's not like I don't like blending it out. I like when everything comes together in the end. So in reality, I really don't mind it, and I think for the price point, they're not bad eyeshadows at all. Anyway, so if you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching and I will see you on the other side. So I already prepped my face. I moisturized, I applied my SPF, my eye cream, all that jazz, and now I'm gonna go with the foundation that I'm gonna be trying today, which is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. It does have SPF 20 on it, but I did apply an SPF 50 before this as a primer, so extra protection. You can never have too much. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit because I know this is a really liquidy foundation. I've tried it on a lot of people, like clients, but never on myself, so this is the first time I'm gonna be trying it. It's supposed to be a 24-hour wear, transfer resistant, all the good stuff. So let's see if it's true. You're supposed to twist it. So I know it's, like I said, it's a very liquidy foundation, and I know it goes a long way. So I'm just gonna apply this much. It's probably too little. Apply a little bit more. I believe this shade might be a little bit too light for me, but I'm still gonna do it anyway because I'm not tan right now, so it might just work. And I'm gonna be doing it with the Luxe Performance Bare Minerals brush that it's supposed to be applied with. Whatever, the brush that was created to be applied, the brush that was created for this foundation. Just start pressing it on. So I do not like at all how, okay, I'm not gonna say at all, it's okay, like the brush is fine, you know, it applies your foundation, whatever, but I personally don't like just how long it took for me to blend the foundation. Trying not to make it look streaky took a really long time, so I'm just gonna take my damn beauty sponge and blend it, just tap everything in place, just because I feel it needs a little bit more blending. I like when my foundation, you know, looks fine and smooth and even, and I don't like it when it looks streaky, so. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera for a little bit. I'm gonna do my brows and prime my eyes, and I'll be back. So my eyebrows are done and my eyes are primed, and just because I will be using the matte shades on the palette, like the green and the blue, they're matte shades, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to add like a white primer just so the colors will stand out more. I'm not sure if they will without the primer or not. I just decided to do that because I do want the blue and the green to stand out a lot. So that's why I applied my white primer, and this is the NYX eyeshadow base in white. It's creamy, it looks like this, and I apply it all over my lids. So since the Dark Magic palette has no transition shades whatsoever, so I'm going to take the Ring the Alarm palette and I'm going to use the Rush color, which is this one right here. So the second transition shade is going to be Shh, which is the light brown. And I'm going to use just a little bit of it, not too much. And I'm going to mainly focus it on the hollow of my crease, not take into consideration not to take it way too far up. I wanted to say that the importance of having like a really perfectly blown out transition shades, it's so important for any eye look that you're gonna do, because it just pulls everything together, everything looks more blended. So if you just get that out of the way first, that's pretty much like the start of your canvas of your eye. So if you got that down, it's pretty much easier to do everything else, because the colors will look so much more blended and just everything will come together in the end. So I'm going to start with the green, and I'm going to take a smaller brush, blending brush like this one, and I'm going to take Potion, which is the green one right here. Remember not to take this shade way too far up to the crease. You just want to keep it right here. So you apply with this one and you can blend out with the bigger blending brush. Done with the blending. I wanted to leave that in the video just so you guys can see how much blending an eye look takes. You know, you can't just go in with a blending brush and for 2 minutes and expect to have like an amazing eye look. You have to keep blending until you feel like everything is just nicely smoothed out and just the colors blend in together instead of just a harsh line between each color. I did not apply anything on my center of my eyes, because that's where I'm going to apply my shimmer shade. And the blue, I actually decided to keep it for underneath the eye. I think that's gonna look prettier. So I just wanted to show you how it looks right now. I blended all the green, as you can see. Though I do want to make it a little bit darker, and since I'm really obsessed with the black shade on this palette, Temptress, I'm going to use that shade on my inner and outer corner just to make it a little bit darker and a little bit just grungier. So let's try that. So for the black shade, I'm going to use a tiny blending brush like this. This is my Sigma E36 brush. Tiny blending brush just like this. It gives you like perfect control of how much you want to put of that shade. So I'm going to grab Temptress, which is the black one. This one right here has a little bit of shimmer. It's really pretty. So I'm I'm gonna start with the shimmer shade, and I'm going to spray my flat brush with a makeup fixer or just a setting spray. I'm using the Inglot one. You don't have to use this one, you can use any. And I'm gonna grab Power Cuts right here. Okay, so I already cleaned it up, so we're gonna do concealer now, and I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, the usual, underneath my eyes. Time to set the concealer. I'm gonna use my usual RCMA No Color powder. I'm gonna use the other end of my beauty sponge, dip it in there. So I'm gonna be setting my face now with the Tarte Smooth Operator Loose Powder. So I just realized that my camera stopped recording while I was doing my lower lash line. Fucking awesome. So underneath, I did pretty much the same thing. I applied the same shades. I just added Busted, which is the dark blue right here. I also applied mascara, and I used my usual Urban Decay Perversion mascara on my lower lash line and my top lashes as well. So for lashes, I definitely want more thickness than length. So I'm going to apply my Double Demi Wispies from Ardell. They're just really fluffy. They add a lot more thickness to my lashes, which is what I want for this look. So eyes are finally done, and I'm gonna go with my highlight, and I'm using the Bella Cosmetics Fairy Dust highlighting palette. Looks like this. It's gorgeous. Comes with 6 different highlight shades, and I'm going to take these 2 and mix them together. A little bit, and it looks gorgeous. You can see it from like a mile away, and that's exactly what I want. I want to be seen from a mile away. Who doesn't want that, right? Something that I've been doing for my highlight lately, it's spraying my brush with Fix Plus Gold Light, which is the Fix Plus that has like the gold shimmer on it when you spray it on, and I feel like it looks gorgeous when you spray it on your brush and then for your highlight, because the gold shimmer kind of shows up a little bit and it's really pretty. So I'm gonna take the same shades and do it on top. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. Blush, I'm going to use Luminoso from Milani. Today, guys, this is exactly what I had in mind. I absolutely love this look. It's so grungy, so dark magic, which is something that I was trying to go for. So this is the outcome. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions or want to leave a comment, you can go ahead and do that, and go check out my Instagram for more pictures on this look. Thank you.